Limited. Today, I'm very appreciate that you watching our first quarter 2017 presentation for the update from Security Exchange of Thailand. First of all, allow me to introduce the company profiles. TPY Public Company Limited was established by the Borisuttanakul family as a plastic bag and plastic packaging producer and trader. We have more than 30 years experience in the plastic business. Our product is comprised of 4 different group of products. The first group is general packaging, which is combined of plastic bag, garbage bag, and various kind of plastic bag used in retail. The second group is multi-layer bronze film. We utilize the 3-layer and 7-layer technology to produce lamination film, thread hood, shrink film, barrel film, supply for the flexible packaging producers and supply to the food product producer as well. The third one, the flexible packaging, we joint venture with our Japanese partner. We do the printing, lamination, and pouching, supplying the clean packaging, which is meet the food safety standard for many of food producers. And the last one is the other business, compiling of trading, biodegradable paper, cup and bowl, and the compound PE resins. Our company was listed on Stock Exchange of Thailand last year. Excuse me. We listed on the 24th of March 2016. So right now it's about one year. We just passed our first year in the Stock Exchange of Thailand. Our current shareholder structure as shown in the pie chart here. About 73.9% held by the Borisuttanakul family member. 11.5% is holding by BBL Asset Management Company, and then the rest for about another 14% held by other institutional investor and individual investor. These two pie charts comparing the revenue breakdown for 2016 and 2017 first quarter to first quarter. In the first quarter 2017, about 34% of our income come from the waste carrier or t-shirt bags, 22% come from garbage bags, 14% come from flexible packaging, 8% come from multi-layer bronze film, and the other business about 22%, which is different from the first quarter last year. About 47% come from waste carrier or t-shirt bag, 21% from garbage bag, 11% from flexible packaging, and 9% from multi-layer bronze film, and 12% from other business. The main reason of the changing in combination is because we follow the global trend about the environmental concern. So more government around the world starting to do the bag tax or charge how to use the bag. So we tend to expand into another product, or we call it transformation program of our company. And this is the result since we start the transformation program about late of 2016. In terms of geographically, the income from all around the world, because we mainly export. In the first quarter 2017 compared to the first quarter 2016, as you can see that 28% from Australia, 10% from Japan, 6% from UK, 7% from US, and then the rest about 3 to 4%. And Thailand is the biggest portion, about 45%. Comparing to the first quarter last year, 25% from Australia, 9% from Japan, UK 13%, US 14%, there is about 3 to 4%, and Thailand 34%. This is also one big difference between the first quarter last year and this year, after we changing the product mix and the income also changing, the structure of income also changing. Allow me to spend some time with this page, with this explaining our whole value chain for our business. So for TPBI Group, we are focusing in converting business, which comprise of the converting of general packaging with the shopping bag, garbage bag, etc., and of TAK packaging, converting the material to be flexible packaging, mainly for the food standard packaging. Our group of company, if you look back down the value chain to the left hand side, our business starting from the feedstock. Mainly we have three kinds of feedstock in this industry. The first one is bio-based feedstock. The second and third one here is the scrap for post-industrial and post-consumer. And the last one here is petrochemical-based feedstock. So TPBI Group starting to have the feedstock for the post-industrial plastic scrap by ourselves. And then we will do the recycle either by the post-industrial recycle feedstock or the post-consumer recycle feedstock. And then we will do our own compound process. We input the recycle and the virgin together and then make our own compound resin, introduce into the production to produce the general packaging. And this is the one of our strength that contribute to our strong earning, because we can save the cost on the material comparing to other producer who is not own this kind of process. On the top, we also produce the biodegradable product, which start from the bio-based feedstock and then they will be converted to be bioplastic resin. We have in our own group of company doing the compound bioplastic resin, and then we input into the production to make the product, final product. So on this part is a part of the general packaging value chain. At the bottom is the flexible packaging value chain, is starting from the petroleum-based feedstock, which will be converted to be PE and other plastic resin. For the PE resin, we get the supply and convert to be multi-layer bronze film, or we call it lamination film, which is converted inside TPBI itself. Then supply to TAK packaging, which buying the other kind of films for printing, and then convert them to be flexible packaging product for our customer. Talking about the company overall operation overview, for the first group of business, which is the general packaging of plastic bags, we have around 64,000 tons a year capacity, mainly for exporting, 92%, domestic just around 8%. The key market is all around the world, including Australia, UK, US, New Zealand, Japan, and etc. This is some local brand of our customer who's located all around the world. For multi-layer bronze film, we have about 9,000 tons a year capacity, mainly supply for the domestic market, about 84%, and 16% for international or exporting market. The key market is domestic, Singapore, Australia, and etc. This is some local brand of our customer. The next one, flexible packaging. Currently, we have around 100 million meter per year capacity for flexible packaging. Mainly focused in domestic, about 99.9% we supply to domestic customer. However, about 30% out of those customers, they use our packaging to pack their finished good and then export to other market. And this is some reference for our food producer customer. And the last one, the other business, which is comprised of compound resin, bioplastic, paper cup, and the trading activity is mainly in domestic about 88% and for export about 12%. Allow me to present you the production capacity and utilization rate comparing back to 2012 until the first quarter 17. The first group, which is the utilization rate for general packaging. For the first quarter 2017, we utilize about 70% of our capacity. It's dropped from the 90% from the first quarter 16, and ranking allow the lowest among the utilization rate in the past since 2012. The main reason of this low utilization rate, as already explained, that we are on the process of transformation, and normally the first quarter is a low season of this kind of business, except in some year like 2016, which is quite high demand. So currently we are working in transform our capacity to do other product for general packaging product. So we expect the utilization rate will start to getting back up soon. Second, for the multi-layer bronze film, on the first quarter 2017, the utilization rate is about 74%, comparing to the first quarter 2016 at 87%. This level is lower because we has been moving some of our machine from one location to be into the same location to utilize to utilize the management and saving the cost during last year. So as you can see that the bar chart in the blue color, the first quarter 2017 is higher than 2016, and this is the total capacity. It higher is because all the machine that on the process of moving during 2016 already finished, and that's why this blue bar graph is getting higher, and that caused the utilization rate seem to be lower, but actually the total output is higher. The last one, the flexible packaging, in the first quarter 2017 compared to the first quarter 2016, the utilization rate was at 70%, which is higher than the 62% for the first quarter last year, and is still continue ramping up. And because of this growing trend of flexible packaging, so now we are starting the project of construction the new factory, which I will explain to you later on the later slide. The next one is financial highlight. Please allow me to explain some macroeconomic factor that have influence over our performance. The first one is the crude oil. As you can see, the graph here is since April 2016 to end of March 2017 is 1 year back of the crude oil price. So you can see the crude oil price in the upper trend, starting from about $40 per barrel up to about mid 50, $54, $55 per barrel. In the average in the first quarter is 54.53. So the crude oil normally have some influence over the resin price, which is our main material. However, it's not perfectly correlated. As you can see, sometimes when the crude oil go up, the resin price does not follow, and vice versa. When the crude oil going down, sometimes resin price also not perfectly follow. However, it still have some correlation. The next one is the resin price, which I would like to present HDPE and LDPE price back 1 year. These are the two biggest raw material that TPBI is using to produce our product. As you have seen from the chart, here is quite on the sideway, starting from 1,200 in April 2016, and end up about almost the same level in the end of March 2017. So we can say it's quite flat during this past year, except during the May and June in 2016. The average in the first quarter for HDPE was $1181,000 per ton, and the average for LLDPE was $1,202 per ton. The last factor is a foreign exchange, because TPPI mainly exporting. So this one is one factor that we always need to keep our eye on it. Is a Thai baht against US dollar. US dollar is the major currency that we are trading with our customer. The average in 2017, the first quarter, is about 35.11. Comparing back 1 year, is quite stable in the 35 baht plus minus. So it's the level that is manageable by using the forward instrument with our bank. Focusing down to TPPI particular operation result. On the left hand side, this chart showing the total revenue comparing first quarter back 3 years from 2015, 2016 and currently 2017. As you can see, the income is keep growing in the moderate rate. Comparing this first quarter to the last year, first quarter is slightly higher, 1,170 billion baht compared to 1,185 billion baht. And for the revenue breakdown, at the bottom left here, you can see the blue color here is a garbage bag, so it's increasing. The t-shirt carrier bag is reducing, as already explained regarding the transformation project. The gray color here is multi-layer bronze film. It's also growing from 79 to 96 million baht. Flexible packaging also increased from 145 to 163. And the last one is other business, increasing from 161 to 258 million baht. For the profit margin, due to our majority production of general packaging is under transformation and not fully utilized, so the cost of production is increasing and making our gross margin and net margin has some kind of dropping during the first quarter this year compared to first quarter last year and first quarter 2015. From the 16.3 gross margin down to 12% gross margin, 8.2 net margin down to 5% net margin, as shown in this graph. When comparing the key factor for the financial results, first quarter this year and first quarter last year, you can see as shown here in the table, the sale is slightly flat, a little bit increased. Cost of goods sold is increasing about 5.8%. Gross margin is reduced by 50 million baht or 26.1%. Other income is increasing from 0.6 to 7 million. SG&A increasing a little bit, 73.7 from 69.1, 4.6 million, about 66% increasing. EBITDA reduced from 154 million baht to 112 million baht, about 41.5 or 26.9% reduced. Net income lower from 96.9 to 59.6, about 37.3 million baht or 38.5%. Earning per share from 0.24 to 0.13, or about 0.9 baht or 38.9%. The gross EBITDA margin and net profit margin as already explained from the last slide. If look back since from 2011 until the first quarter 2017, this is the movement of our gross profit, EBITDA margin and net profit margin. In terms of balance sheet, because the company is still making profits and after the IPO last year, Our balance sheet is still considered strong, and this is a good point for the company, which is in the moment of transformation and building up the new capability of the company. So this one is a very important factor that supporting us during this process. As you can see, the DE ratio company is very low. The first quarter is just only 0.88 compared to the end of 2016 at 1.02. Net debt to equity and net debt to EBITDA is negative number. So it means that we are net cash company. The current ratio is getting higher. So it means the liquidity is better. First quarter this year is 2.78 compared to the end of last year at 2.53. The cash on hand a little bit reduced because we already invest in some new assets for expansion, reduced from 455 million to 390 million, and we still keep investing into the new project to strengthen the company further. The last section I would like to explain you about our future plan. The first page is touching on the general packaging transformation project that I did explain before. Allow me to explain you our current capability, what kind of product we are producing now under the general packaging group of product. The first one is the t-shirt bag or carrier bag. This one I think that most of us feel familiar. It has been used in the retail worldwide. The second one is produced bag on roll. This product is using in the fruit and vegetable section in the supermarket to pack the fresh fruit and vegetable. The soft loop web top and web top bags is another form of carrier bag. Garbage bag, I think we are also very familiar with this product as well. Multi-layer bronze film already expanded to make the lamination film and barrier film and thread hood and chink film. Flexible packaging mainly for food packaging, paper cup and bowl, compound raw material, biocompostable bag, post-consumer recycle bag, and industrial liner bag, which we supply to the woven sacks producer, and they use our bag to put inside their woven sacks before packing customer product. So this is our current capacity. In transformation project, to reduce our dependence on t-shirt bag product, we increase the new capacity for the existing product as shown here. The first one is a garbage bag, second one is produce bag, next one is reusable fashion bag, flexible packaging, and the last one is industrial liner bag, which is already started and get some new order for this kind of product already. And on the top, on the right hand side here, is the new product, or we call it a new capability of the company. It's a product that we never do before. However, we already see the opportunity in the market, so we make decision to invest to expand our capacity into this new product. The first one is food freezer bags, which is meet food standard, food safety standard. The piping bag, which is used by the baker, they will put in the cream and use for the cake decoration. This one also meet the food safety standard. Next one is zipper bag, also meet the food safety standard. We will also invest to make the industrial liner bag, which is similar to the current product, but will meet the food safety standard. So will be located in the separate production area. The next one is mail order bag, which is used mainly for e-commerce. And the last one is security and duty-free bag. So these are new product and new capacity that we are working on, and some already started and get some order as already explained. To give you the clearer picture on the product that I'm talking about, so I would like to show some picture of this kind of product in case that some investor maybe not get used to the term that I call each product. The first one on the left hand side here is a piping bag. So this one used by the baker as expanded. They put the cream inside the bag and use this for cake decoration. The second one is a zipper bag, mainly used to pack the food. And this one is a mail order bag, which is widely used in e-commerce. The upper right here is a produce bag on low, both in terms of t-shirt form or the normal square bag form. So it's used at the fresh produce section to pack fruit and vegetable. Next one here is the new design garbage bag, including like a drawstring or candy stripe as top, and many kind of design of garbage bag that we are introducing into our production to serve the customer need. And the last one here is a food freezer bag. Normally it's a LDPE or HDPE on roll bag in the clean environment production room, and in the roll form, packed in the retail packaging and sell on shelf. Since the end of last year until the end of the first quarter this year, some of our transformed product already sold around the world. So would like to show the investor some successful story. For the US market, we very successfully sell our garbage bag, produce bag on low and reusable fashion bags. For Europe's garbage bag, produce bag on low mail order bag and piping bag. In Australia, we can increase our garbage bag and our produce bag on roll order. Thailand, our flexible packaging sale is increasing. Industrial rider bag increase, and we successfully sell the zipper bag to the customer in Thailand. In our group of company, we have one company named TGRT. The TGRT main business is doing the post-consumer recycle. We get the post-consumer recycle, which is the plastic waste that the consumer reuse and throw it away, and it has been segregated out from the landfill. It's come back to us, clean and recycle. However, this company at the starting about 2 years ago is a joint venture between us and another two partners, one Thai and one German business people. However, lately, our executive already have discussed with our partner that we would like to focus in this business more seriously, and would like to align and integrate TGRT into our value chain further. So we already get approved and agreed by our partner and our board of directors for TPBI to step up our share holding in TGRT from 40% to be 100%, and now it's on the process, which should be finished within June this year. So there is some movement about our intention to use more recycled product into our product. For some update action and future plan of TPBI, please allow me to touch the history of TPBI a little bit in case of the investor who's never know our company before. As already explained, we was just listed last year into Stock Exchange of Thailand. Before that, we are private owned and 99% owned by the family. So the company itself, it has been grow up with just a few products, which is including t-shirt bag and garbage bag. And about 12 years ago, we started our first diversification into flexible packaging, and then into the biodegradable, and the latest one is the post-consumer recycled plastic. So about 3 years ago, when we starting to thinking about list our company into the Stock Exchange of Thailand, we also working on the plan that once after we listed, what is our investment plan for the IPO money. So we separated those plans into two categories. The first group is for organic growth, and the second group is inorganic growth. Under the organic growth investment plan, we use the first portion for general plastic or general product. As already explained, so some of the money now we invest into the transformation project and still keep investing further to diversify our general packaging portfolio to optimize our portfolio, which we already did, as already explained in the previous slide. We already secure some new design garbage bag order already secure the bag on roll order and export the first mail order bag under the transformation project already. In the meantime, our management also focus into the automation system, which will help to reduce the cost of production. This is the first investment decision we did for the automation warehouse system for our general product. This purpose of the investment is to minimize the staff or the labor cost and utilize the space, maximize to the utilization of the space. So this is some action that already done under the general product. For flexible packaging, we have a very good growth rate in the history in the past 5-6 years with our flexible packaging business. And we did the decision about 2 years ago that we will build a new facility. So the action is already taken for that plan. The first one, we already secured the land. We already start the construction. And this new factory expected to be ready for operate about April or May next year. As explained before, the current capacity of our flexible packaging is 100 million meters per year. After the new factory finish, the first phase will increase another 50%. So our capacity will go up to 150 million per year in 2018. And the second phase, we expected allow 2019 to 2020. It will increase another 50 million meters. So total will be 200 million meter capacity for our flexible packaging. So these are all about the organic growth plan, the action that already taken, and some plan that still on the plan. The next one, the inorganic growth. We focusing into M&A or merger and acquisition deal. We mainly focus in the packaging business, mainly in Southeast Asia or in Asia. Just about 2 months ago, we already signed the MOU with one Myanmar company to joint venture and will open the plastic bag factory in Myanmar by buying the existing business from their family. So the Myanmar family now, they own 100% of the company, but we will establish the new joint venture with them, which we will own around 60 to 70%, and they will own another 30%. And this new joint venture will take over the existing business from their family, and we will put our expertise to expand the business in Myanmar with them. So this is the first case that we are in the process to closing the deal, and expected by the end of this year, we should be able to fully take over the business and manage the business. So that is all about the first quarter operation result from TPBI, and I wish that if you interested in TPBI, you can email to our investor relationships at ir@tpbi.co.th, and we are more than welcome to answer any question you have. Thank you very much.ครับอยู่หน้ากล้องตื่นเต้นมากกว่าอยู่หน้าคนตัดแล้วใช่ไหมครับโอ้ขอโทษ